What's up everyone, it's Paul and Lafon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video.
Back over, and you can see this complete reroute, this ring around the rosy as the Chengdu Hunters ended back over towards their spawn doors with London Spitfire pressed up against them. They shove them back, they get the first cap. Fantastically done by London.
Yeah. They overextended quite a bit.
We'll see that immortality field helping to keep everybody topped up. He pushes quite far forward now, will get frozen as the blizzard comes in, but the back cap is there from Aldo. But can he do enough to turn this around? There's already 2 kills here. One onto the support, one onto the tank, so it seems like despite the back cap blisters, so Leave can get across the gap. Blister rotates over to the side. He's looking for the shot here on Chengdu, who nearly has the blizzard online. Molly does transfers, but now highly going to be taken down before Sanguinar can try and save his life. Dynamite goes in. Bomb out as well. The flux from Cleston manages to find Jinmu. Now Molly going to be taken down. Going to be a 2-for-1 with Highly coming back online. The bomb, however, from Leaf gets rid of all of though. He gets a follow-up shot on the Sanguinar, and Cleston is gone from the flux. Chengdu Hunters in the double overtime in control of the point. It seems like no one is going to be able to touch this here. Glister tries to get there with a grapple hook, but it's just not going to be in time, and he just wouldn't have been able to do nearly enough to get that back into their favor. But of them, he will hit the ground. Amon going to be taken down. Cleston finds that pick, and Jinmu under fire nearly falls. He'll get top back up. Elsa tries to gate everybody else off over by the point. Rockets coming through. Cleston, kill denied, will get taken down by that rocket. Jinmu continuously though as he tries to poke down and show his face on the point. He gets
a lot of time.
He's got the barrage online, but actually nailing this one is going to be so difficult. You've got the flashbang. He's going to go ahead, drops to the back, manages to find Highly, although will take him down. So they only find one. Yebeltal with the Deadeye will fall as well. Really nicely done there by Glister as Amon tries to create some space, dropping in the minefield in the front of the point, and that will be enough to find Aldo, but is that going to be enough for the Chengdu Hunters to actually reclaim the point? It looks like it's going to be a no here. Elsa does have a Primal Rage online, but would pretty much be operating by himself. Leaps to the side, will be popping that one. Try get this point back in the
percentage by just sticking around here, not regrouping, throwing in ultimates as well. This is actually insane.
Shatter drop.
Oh, huge shatter.
Manages to catch numerous members of the side of the Chengdu Hunters. Amon and Yebeltal both going to get cleaned up there. And, I mean, London, maybe they just take this one
with a deficit in members and wasted ultimates, never regrouped, and basically just delayed the charge. Here's the nano commitment. They need this barrage to be big.
He's got the barrage online, does not pull the trigger for the Moirik. Instead goes around the side, manages to find Highly, follows up on the Sanguinar. Cleans up both supports, gets J-Mac as well. It's a 4K in the fight for Jinmu. Fantastically done by the 80% here for the Chengdu Hunters, but it seems like they might be winning the fight, but London Spitfire, they say no, we want to close it out right now. They drop the barrier, and Sanguinar leads the charge, finds a kill onto Yebeltal, who is normally going to be the bloodthirsty support, so he turns that one around completely on its head. Closes out onto him, now Amon going to be gone as well, and they get forced off the point long enough for OT to bleed down. London Spitfire will be able to take the second round of Nepal.
Yeah, Jinmu is playing super well there at the end. It's insane, like you could see.
Considerably more damage now. Jinmu with another barrage. Can he save them? The flip is there in favor of London. You see the zone them off the point for a little bit longer. The barrage is going to be dropped in. Manages to find one, but that's as good as it gets. There's 3 kills there. A res will come out from Yebeltal, bringing Jinmu back into the mix, but again, he's just not going to be able to survive. There's too many tools available to deal with the bar. The pulse bomb from Aldo gets rid of Molly. He follows up with the headshots there onto Yebeltal. They cut them down, and London Spitfire. Mac finds that kill, and Babel under a little bit of pressure here by the Tracer. Leave trying to get those tags, but can't quite do it. Now they try to force the position of Bacon Jack, and they will be able to do so. Collapsing in, was just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Had Glister up close and personal, and then had Babel sitting back, ready for that shot to come through. So really good pincer move there from the London Spitfire. Alleviates a lot of pressure and allows for the rest of the team to just kind of push forward,
kind of force their way through these chokes and go, go up onto the high ground. So rough loss there.
Oh, well, the overkill coming through there on Bacon Jack Krillin, sniping that kill away from Glister, who had the stick ready to go, but just like that, 3 more kills are in for the London Spitfire, so this card is not going to get stopped anytime soon. You can see the Chengdu Hunters a bit disjointed, now playing up around the backside. Huge accretion comes in, leads to Elsa and Langza both getting taken down, and this is a new look for Spitfire when you look back to last week, getting chased. Hot on his heels right now are numerous members of the side of London Spitfire. See, he doesn't really know which way to look. Comes in behind Highly, finds the stun. Molly scoops the kill with a headshot, and that is the time buy that they needed. Chengdu Hunters now have a very realistic chance of holding this off.
Yeah, this is looking really good for them now. That's one unfortunate team fight for London Spitfire, and all the momentum is out of their sails. And again, look at this.
Time targeting, slams down Among, who is still going to be rather low. Bernard under a little bit of fire, throws out that projected barrier. The Cretan going to be met by the barrier of Elsa. Find the stun, but still so much damage coming through. This helps take them out. Among now going to be eliminated. The immortality field gone again. Glister in the back line, looking for the one clip. Cannot find it on the Bacon Jack. Eludes the poison trap, and the cart will be allowed to glide in with 10 seconds remaining and all of the chaos there at the end. So London Spitfire, they start off that final stretch with 4.5 minutes. Mortality field has been used, will be eliminated as they try to keep J-Mac alive. Discord Orb was thrown onto him, so he's hovering low. Highly now as well with a sliver of HP will get picked off. Lead manages to find the headshots. And it's seeming like Chengdu Hunters might just be able to push in just as quickly as we saw from London, and if not faster. Get rid of Bernard now. J-Mac manages to find Lead, gets the Orb of Harmony rolling on him to try to keep him sustained as he moves up to stop the card. Barrier, however, going to be gone, so he's just getting free fired upon, as is Krillin now. So this will just be the cleanup and the push through. So still going to be a very huge time bank for the Chengdu Hunters for the second phase.
Yeah, I feel like something we should point out too is Bacon Jack. We watched his point of view a lot on that attack.
Do get rid of one duel.
Leaves out here like nobody sees him.
Yeah, gets his way in. Now he's completely spotted, and Glister finds Bacon Jack yet again. Even the back, just too many people for him to try to deal with, so he goes back up the top. All just not paying attention to that flank. Gets completely cut down the one clip. Beautifully done by Leaf, but Glister is looking to replicate that success. Will go ahead and help force out that Transcendence. As Leaf continues to pop off, manages to find two as Highly and J-Mac will both fall. Transcendence here from Krillin. It's not in time to try and save their lives, and Leaf finds another one, and another one. Glister answers back onto Among. It's a battle of the Tracers right now to see who can pop off just a little bit harder, but it seems like with Glister taken down by Molly, it's going to be Lead by default coming out on top. 4 minutes, 50 seconds.
The Amplification Matrix, I don't even know if they have to commit it, but they can take control of the high ground with it. They are going to commit.
Yep, they go ahead, they use that one. Krillin under a little bit of fire, falls down low, actually pushes back out after getting shot at by Leaf, finishes off Elsa, and Glister comes in to scoop the kill. So very nicely done. The cart will get dangerously closer to the end as Bacon Jack gets a final snipe onto Highly, but they will finally be staved off.
Fight.
Well, they have the Flux now, so should be able to get rid of that Transcendence rather easily as Leaf tries to get that 1v1 fight here versus Glister. Will get taken down, though. 2 members going to be gone as Elsa uses the Flux, only finds Bernard. Do the Chengdu Hunters, and this is again going to be another stagger. The problem, you know, they still have time on their side, but the problem is losing out on that Flux and not getting the Transcendence out of Krillin.
Yeah, that was a massive play.
Be thrown down by J-Mac, empowering the rest of his squad for the moment. Mortality field already going to be cleaned up, but Glister doesn't have a pulse pump to use on the back end of that one to try to find some instant picks. Dabble going to be taken down. Elsa finds that kill, but he's left with a sliver of HP, so the Transcendence will come through as he pushes over to try to save his life, but he's unable to do so. Among, however, does manage to find Krillin, so all his hope is not lost yet for the Chengdu Hunters, who continue to pick up kills. Now with Bernard falling, seems like they can get that cart rolling. They will be able to do so. They will be able to move in. And it is going to be very slim opportunity to exit and try to get some heals here from the rest of his squad. Cart, in the meantime, freely been pushing forward. Amon comes back in with a Wrecking Ball, immediately receives that Discord Orb, and Krillin cuts him down. Now Molly going to be gone. It's looking like the London Spitfire will not be stopping before A. They will be able to push this through. They get the cleanup kills. They roll in, but they have to stay glued to this card.
Yeah, and this is one of those moments for the Chengdu Hunters where you're going to learn a lot about their patience, because it feels terrible to let a cart just
have the Empress rolling.
They have the ults.
So Glister trying to get a flank angle is going to be that much more difficult because he Lead pushing up, trying to get rid of the Supercharger. Will be able to do so finally as the Flux comes in. The Mortality Field saves Bernard. The Pulse Bomb from Lead finds Highly. They're looking to shut this one down. Transcendence going to be expiring as soon as it does. Krillin, however, he strikes back. He finds Molly, and J-Mac can sort of aim. Krillin will be eliminated, however, but Elsa falling lower and lower under fire. Will get finished off by Glister as Leaf does the same onto J-Mac. All-out brawl here on the cart as London Spitfire desperately try to keep it contested, but they break away. They get the Hunters off of the cart for now. The OT starting to bleed away rather quickly as Leaf is eliminated, but has such a fast run back here for the rest of the squad. Bacon Jack gets the shot there onto Babel. They nearly cleared them off the cart. The roll back through right the last possible fraction of a second there from J-Mac. Buys them a little bit more time, but it does not buy them distance. But man, starting with a minute, London Spitfire were able to get that snowball rolling so quickly and so efficiently that you have to time now. Leave with the Discord Orb, going to be tracked. Glister duking it out with him up close and personal. Leave, however, breaking away. Blister makes his way into the back line. He's looking for the finish there on the Langza. Has to get forced to use the recall. Picks up that Mega Pack as well, and we get Big and Jack and Molly have both fallen out. Aimon going to be gone. The options here for the Chengdu Hunters of who they can have stay on the card are all but gone. There we go. An extended team wipe does come through. London Spitfire hold them at point A. This gets broken down. I mean, they don't build up much as far as ults, except for a nano boost, which will only help them on really one player. So they need to win this fight, but already it's going to be taken down. Now Langs are going to be gone as well. Babel finds the headshot, and things are looking rather dire as Glister tries to track lead, but Bernard is already in front of him on that note. So yeah, it will just be, you know, that eye comes through from Babel, just goes ahead, zones everybody back, keeps them away. Grab does manage to come through. Pulse Bomb is ready. The stick will come out. Immortality Field ready to respond. Doesn't even get finished off actually by the explosive damage. And London Spitfire, they come out of the Graviton Surge. They shake it off. They get some kills and they just glide.
Here, but since it's not available for play this week, I mean, you're having a hard time.
Flux going to be coming through. AT popping the Primal Rage in response, but they give so much damage to him in midair that he just gets melted. Bernard with the bounces there on the spheres takes down Leave as well, so it's another 3 kills, and he hasn't been able to get anything done. They've just been getting swept under the rug time and time again. Sound Barrier will come through from Langza. Now that Blossom will be online, but can they get an opportunity to use it? Langs is the first one to fall. Now Elsa's going to be gone. Molly eliminated by Babel. He'll go ahead and pop it, but he gets absolutely nothing! It doesn't even last a second! He just instantly popped the Deadeye, gets lead, and they glide through. 335 from the London Spitfire. They just absolutely... Yep, that's going to be an exchange on the Zenyatta's, though, as Babel finds a headshot there on the Molly. Looking for a little bit more, but now no supports available for the London Spitfire on this defense, and they've been routed around behind the point, so definitely not where they want to be with their double shield occupiers. So we'll get off the side of the map. I guess he dove off the dock. Didn't quite see exactly where he was going, but now we have the Flux coming through. And Molly will force the trance to try to keep his teammates alive, but with Glister's Pulse going in, they get the follow-up on the Langza. Leave dies as well. And London Spitfire just continue to advance. They just push at the Chengdu Hunters, and they just continue to crumble through Spitfire. Do they recontest, or do they just let it go? Seems like they will be pushing forward. Immortality Field's going to be tossed out as Bernard makes his way up. Bob gets thrown down as well. Going to be hovering into the back as the Dynamite gets tossed in, looking for the kill. Babel manages to find 2, and that is it. They cannot stay on the cart. They keep them shoved back, and the London Spitfire sweep the Chengdu Hunters 3-0 in this series.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.